pumps running water, hot water and cold water with new pumps. My masticing, perfect. I've just got to wipe it down. My machine, I've cleaned the hell out of that. I've been in there, in this ice cream van for 4 weeks. Apart from 3 days, because I hurt my back doing it all. But the ice cream van is clean. I've got to wipe this shelf down. There's a couple of marks where I've had bottles and stuff up there, cleaning products and whatnot. And this one. Masticated all that. Needs a little wipe down. Well done there, brand new masticing. I'm a carpenter by trade, one of my skills. Chillers. Oh, very clean. Been in there scrubbing, removed rust. There was a lot of rust on this bit, all up here. All over there, still a bit more that I can remove. And that's a triple chiller with double doors. And this is a Cold Light Carpagino ice cream machine, Carpagin machine. All the parts have been taken out and cleaned and they're indoors because they're valuable. Each pump is an R pump that goes onto these, and they're £1,000 each. You can put a light behind that as well, so it'll light up on the outside. I've got light up cones. This bulb here I think's gone in that. I've got to get another bulb. This light works fine. 8-lid freezer. I've scrubbed the hell out of that. And this back corner panel had all stuff up it, but that's immaculate now. And that one. Tried to do my best in there in cleaning, but I couldn't really clean it, so I had to paint it. Same over here. I've got to wipe this window and rub it down, but it wipes off very easy. I put new seals on here. Oh, and I cleaned these as well, bleached these and scrubbed them. And this is in my freezer. Fit fucking loads of people in there. Not that you want to fit people in the freezer, but I'm just saying about the space. It's very spacious. And then this, I took this off and cleaned all of this. This was bent up, so I've bent that back down and back into place. Masticated it. Yeah. And this has got to have the thing put back on the tray with the bowl with all the other bits. And I hoovered all in here, took this off, cleaned this first bit of metal, and then behind that you've got like the cooling system, I think it is. I took a hoover and a very thin flathead and just got all the fluff. It's absolute caked in fluff. And then in here we have a compressor. And the chimes are here as well. I've already shown them. They work. I'm not going to bother putting the chimes on because my neighbours will think I'm out. They'll all come running out expecting me to be there and I won't be there. So I don't want to upset any little kids. The only thing I don't like is I can't get into there. I can get in through this top bit, but you actually can't get into the glove box, which is annoying because I'd like to see if there's any manual or anything in there. 160 odd thousand miles, but they're workhorses anyway. My petrol gauge stays there, but once I turn it on, it'll go to where it is, and that is actually where it is, so it ain't actually going to move. But it does move when I filled it up. £84 to fill this thing up. I drove it all the way back from Manchester, well, past Manchester, and we ran it really low and then filled it up. £84, no, £74, sorry, and that got us all the way home and just under half a tank left. Past Manchester. The radio didn't work, so I had to take the radio out and get the code off the back of it. That works. My clock works. Did have a pipe on the engine that was leaking, so I took the pipe off, cut it because it was split, and put a new Jubilee clip on it. A bit of rubber around that pipe because the pipe was split, so I put the bit that I cut off around the pipe for a bit more protection, and it seems to have worked. There's no leaking. I do actually want to get a new sink. I'm not paying 90 odd quid for one. Yeah, I've got hot and cold water. Obviously when the engine's on it works. Here's my tank. A little bit of a bodge job there, but it's alright. There's my compressor. There's my book compressor. I think that's the book compressor. With my belts. I've got to get some new belts. I've got a split. Couple of splits there. Let's see that split. Any advice, people? I'd be welcoming advice because I'm new to the business. So any help would be great. If you see anything that's not looking right or I should do. I've been told that these belts have slipped. One of these should be in this middle one. Either that one or that one should be in the middle. I don't know. I've got to dig around and find out. Oh, you can see the gap gets wider as you go down. Okay. Yeah, and there's me hot tank and cold tank. Let the engine run and the hot water gets hotter. And you got hot water. I use a siphon, empty the tank out, fill it up, basically put a new hose pipe into the tank. Undone all of that. Put a new hose pipe into the tank, pumped water in, and as the siphon was coming out, I had water going in. So that was quite good. And then drained it a few times, filled it up. That's good. And there's me stop. Fan in the door. And that's it from this side. Double barrel ice cream machine. These are the prices from Manchester, which are very cheap. 99's, 8.99's down here. Manchester prices. This will be changed. Might keep the lollies but change the prices. Depends on what stock I can get that's on here. But yeah, that's me ice. This is my new ice cream van. It's an old one, but it's a nice one. Got a little crack in that light there. Yeah, if anyone knows where to get parts for these, I'd be grateful. I must say, I've got to get a new seat. I've looked at covers, but for the sake of the price of it, you can get a seat, I think I'll just get a new seat. And I'd like to be able to put another seat over here. Like I say, I'm a carpenter, I can move all that over and maybe have the seat sat on there. I don't know where I'd be legally by doing that. If the seat belt's on the seat, built into the seat, I might be able to do it. I don't know. But I know I've got a drive shaft runs through there to the machine. So I'd maybe want to think about putting something over the top of that to protect if it did smash through, but it shouldn't do. But city health and safety, I have to make sure I've got enough room to get through here as well. I suppose if there's a short seat, only a little seat, as long as it's got a seat belt, legally we can carry 2 people. I don't know. It's got to be securely fastened as well, I suppose. I'm thinking that's one mount there, but it goes right back, doesn't it? I suppose I could just mount right the way through, bolt right the way through the whole lot. That's quite thick ply, so I could just bolt in right the way through that floor, and then bolt right the way through there. Obviously pack it out, pack this gap up to that step. There's a bit of a gap there, you might not see it on the phone. So just pack that up. Oh, it's about that deep. It's that deep. But that's only that bit there is sort of that deep. So you can just pack it out and put the runs in. Because you'd have one run over here, and then I don't know how I'd attach. I'd have to attach onto here. But it's something I want to do. Oh, they've got a fan, electric fan up there. It's quite nice. It works very well. I think that's about it really. My steering wheel's a bit faded. But for a 1999 van, it's not bad. And here is a plug socket. And that's to tell me what my chiller is. Temperature of my chiller. I don't know if it works. Everything's off at the moment because I've got no stock. But should I be booting up my freezer from time to time? It's been off for about 3 weeks. Don't know whether I should be booting that up, the refrigerator. I'm also looking into the LEZ compliant. It's got HJS LEZ compliant stuff, but apparently it's just missing a filter. If anyone can help me on that, I'd be really grateful. But this is what we've got under here, so. There's a metal box over there. I think that's something to do with the LEZ compliant emissions. And then there's a cap there. I'm thinking this exhaust looks new. This part of the exhaust system looks new. So I'm thinking that's hopefully an LEZ compliant, but I can't see anything that says LEZ compliant on it. And then you go to the back, and then apparently that's what I need to replace. That box there, which is standard and will not get me through the low emissions. And then you've got ultra low emissions coming in as well. Yeah, there's a bit of rust under here. Well, should I say a lot of rust under here. It's my first time getting into the van. It's got screws hanging out the bottom of it. Tell me what you think, people. Where's my drive shaft? I'm more of a biker. This is my first actual four-wheeled vehicle other than a quad. So, any help would be grateful, guys, because I'm new to this stuff. There's my little chime. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's not little, it's quite big. Chime with a motor on there. There's only one chime. I looked on eBay and I've seen they've got doubles. You can get double chimes. The tyres are good on it. Apart from a little bit of bulging as well. My mate said that it's pretty normal. It's the weight is spreading the load. But I think I need to move the van because otherwise I'll end up with a permanent bulge. So yeah, and there's my petrol tank over there. There's a drive shaft. I see the drive shaft there, it's got a little bit of rust. Gearbox. I've got a gearbox bolt missing there, look. Got a gearbox bolt support, I would have thought that is, I don't know. There's bolts in that one, but it's not in that one. I've got the other two on the other side. sort that out. Drop the phone. Let me give you guys a view on the engine. Also, can you get like a security thing so you can't push the throttle? Don't know if I've heard of something like that. I think I did. To stop you throttling so you don't pull your belts off. There's a way of locking it or something. Or is that it there? You just put it like that? I don't know. So any help would be grateful, guys. I'm really clueless when it comes to the ice cream vans. This is the engine. Alright, this is the pipe that kept coming off. It was leaking. It looks like it might be wanting a leak again. Sorry peeps, I was having a good look. I'm not viewing the camera. Let's see this bottom one here, that's come off. And there's water there as well, look. So I'm still leaking. From the looks of that. Yeah, it's got a lot of oil all over the fucking place. But it doesn't seem to be leaking. It's leaked water. Let's take you underneath. There is one little patch there, but I think that's came off with the water. And it was leaking over there. Well, mainly the water. Well, not mainly, just water. So, yeah, it's got a little dots there, but I think it's where it's run off. But look at the state of that. So has it been leaking, or they've just been messy in oil changes and not cleaned it up after? Or has it had been leaking and stopped? There's a crack in that rubber there. If it'll focus. See, it won't even focus. But yeah, there's a bit of rust, not rust, oil, or a lot of oil. Let me know, people. Vans ain't really my thing. Let's go up there. Alright, I'm thinking that's my alternator. Belts down there. There's a lot of belts on this van, but I take it that's not standard, that's an ice cream van part. So that connects to the drive shaft. Well, it's not a drive shaft, it connects to the shaft which runs off of that belt. And it's bolted all on and welded all on under there. And then that's nutted up to hold that in place there. And it goes off of there. It goes down to a pulley down the bottom. But there's 3 belts on that. It runs off down over to there as well. And then it comes. What's that down there then? Is that a water pump or something? Oh, I think it might be. It might be a water pump for my water. For the in the taps, I don't know. There's a pipe, I'd really have to trace it. There's some wiring down there. This airbox is the wrong airbox as well. Stops the engine once it's showing. Check my water. I can't actually see through the bottle, which is really annoying. Do I want to do it? Yep, still where I filled it up to. I think that's it, people. That's about it on my car. Don't know what that is. There's a big thing there. I ain't got a clue what that is. I ain't got a clue what a lot of things are. That runs over here. Over there, down there, down there. And then where's it go? Inside. It goes inside under them pipes. Anyway, any advice, people, would be great, because I really don't have much knowledge on vans. Anything you reckon I should check? Obviously keeping an eye on my water and the oil. Yeah, anything you guys think I should check, please let me know, or keep my eye on, or change or replace. The airbox don't close properly, so I cable tied it. It got us all the way back from Manchester before I'd cable tied it. Now I've cable tied it, I haven't driven it. So we have to check that that's okay. It should only give it more power, if anything. Breathing, getting a better suction. But anyway, peeps, I think I've banged on enough.